there's a difference between micro influencers and like people like that, right? When we talk about these micro influencers, the people that's consistently on an app every day, that's consistently drawing in at least 1,000 people a day in and out. Like these are the influencers that you should be latching on to. Yeah, you don't throw a bunch of money on these big superstars, right? Because you're just gonna be some regular shit to them. It's just another check. But it's a lot of people that'll work hard for a little bit based off of just their passion and what they already doing. They'll just bring it over to you.
Yeah, but what makes that question a little confusing to me is I would understand if there were tons of other apps that were paying creators that were growing and scaling based off what you're saying, and Fanbase just wasn't doing it. But no other app is doing that. That model just doesn't work. You can't buy audience.
Well, let's be honest, right? I remember when I don't know what it's looking like now, but it was like a remix of IG, Clubhouse, and what else? What other features do you think you
Instagram is
other platforms?
We have six formats on the platform, but that's the thing about it.
It's a 101, right? So in order to get people to go off to remove themselves from those platforms that's already working for them, you may have to spend some bread because they're already in a system that's already working, is fully sufficient, and they don't have to worry about no bugs, anything like that.
Hey, is there anybody in the sidelines that want to give advice to somebody that's actually in the game?
Nah, we're users though. This is who we relies on.
What? Who was it?
Run down. Just
Yeah,
where you at, run down?
Colonizer.
I'm right here, Queen. That's what I'm doing. That's what a hater was
Run
saying.
down the colonizer.
Why you call out that? And RJ the
That's
fan.
not nice, RJ.
No, he's a fan. That's what fans do. Go for it, RJ.
Come on,
Help me
my
out,
friend.
bro.
I'm gonna be a fan. Nigga, I've never followed you now. I just know your work though. I know the streets is
Well, there
talking.
you
You've
go.
been
There you
scamming,
go.
nigga. You was
That's right.
scamming.
Show me a receipt.
Let's
though.
talk about Rundowns NFT and what happened with that.
Yeah, let's talk about me
So go
creating
ahead.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do it. Let me talk about me creating art that
Let me ask you this though. Can I ask this question though? What is it like? Why are we? Let me ask you this. Like, why are we critical of other? And this has nothing to do with me. But if it's Rundown, if it's Lou or whoever, why are we critical of other people trying to just build businesses and just build things? Like, I don't understand what the criticism. That part I don't understand. I don't understand the criticism for people just building things. Whatever.
I think people fear what they don't understand.
So definitely, bro. I feel you, bro. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not coming at you what you're doing. What I'm saying is clearly there's an issue, and I understand the issue as a user. When I first logged in, right, based off of your room, I went over there, I opened an account, and I didn't stick. I'm telling you why I didn't stick. Like it wasn't that engaging. So I'm telling you as a user what I feel can help the engagement. Like right now, we already see what facts. Right now you're in a space. Would this space help your? If this space was on the platform right now, would it be helpful? So I don't understand why you can't pay somebody like Lou a little bit to do that.
Well, Mitch, the question that I pose is like, do you know the path that all these other platforms took to become the colossal successes that they are?
One of the things though is if, as a business owner, when people are sharing opinion or suggestions, right? It is not our job or your job as a business owner to explain your decisions, right? Like you can receive what he's saying, and I'm not saying what you said, wasn't valuable, right? I think it's valuable, and Isaac, whether you choose to do something with it or not, I don't think he's asking for you to validate it. He just wants to share his experience with you. That's what it's.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm doing, Chad. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but the interesting thing about that is like all of those things are trackable without a lot of times without even things being said. Even though user feedback is great, it's just literally like the actions that people take, like the time spent on the app, like how long somebody like. We track everything on the app. So if, let's say you come onto the screen and let's say sign up might be an issue, like a certain number of people drop off because it's too hard to sign up, or a certain number of people drop off because they don't like the onboarding flow, or a certain number of people drop off because it's too hard to find their friends. All of those things, data does all that. They tell all those things better than one person.